Okay. Hello. Me here.
You know what? Your hair actually is the same shape as the character we're doing today. We are back doing our continuing our from our gelatin episode 3 episodes ago. And we are going to continue with our character, and her hair kind of looks like this character. Hold on.
Can I show them the shape?
Hold on. Got little clips in her hair like this character, and we had one person guess it right on that gelatin video of who we are going to be making today. We are going to be making Envy, because Jazlynn thinks her eyes are just so cute. And
no,
really,
she's my favorite one because she's my favorite color.
And the color.
No, she's my second favorite one. Joy's my favorite one.
So we're only going to be doing like from here up on Envy because we have a plan. You'll see that plan come together.
What plan?
Anyhow, so we're going to be making the top part of Envy because she's little.
Yeah,
and
she's like the toddler.
You'll see why we're doing that.
She's like the toddler.
I'm hoping this cake is tall enough. But we used a ball pan, and I just used half of it and baked it in that. So I didn't carve this. It was baked like that. What does the word envy mean? How does Envy always look in the movie? She always has like puppy dog eyes. What does puppy dog eyes usually mean? No, we're not pulling that around.
Like she wants. I forgot her voice.
Whenever you make puppy dog eyes, what other face do you do? A pouty lip. What does that mean?
You want it.
You're sad. So Envy can make you sad.
She's actually doing this. She just had these teeth.
And then if she's smiling with puppy dog eyes, she probably wants what she sees.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that's her. That's
so when you envy, you're wanting something that somebody else has. Right?
Yes.
And that's not a good thing.
Why do you smell it? Why do we smell it?
So these are the gelatin balls that we made 3 episodes ago. I don't really know how many weeks it's been, but they stayed fun. We didn't put them in an airtight container or anything. We just left them in this container, and they're still perfect. They still can be used. Don't smash it. We need it. So where do we usually go to read about our emotions if we need help with our emotions? What book?
Bible.
Yeah, we go to the Bible. She went and got her Bible. This is her Bible that she uses. And what is another word for envy in the Bible? In the 10 Commandments, do you remember?
Covet.
Covet. So the 10th commandment says,
do not
covet your neighbor's goods, right? So in the 10 Commandments, it tells us not to be envious, because all throughout Proverbs and all throughout the Bible...
Her name should have been Covet.
Well, not many people know what that means. But all throughout the Bible, it tells us not to be envious, because envy can lead to sadness and depression and resentment. So I will give it, envy's cute in the movie. And they did a good job.
Yeah! She literally wanted this girl's eyeshadow.
I don't even remember that part,
blue
really?
eyeshadow.
There you go.
The cool girl's eyeshadow.
Oh,
because it was blue, like her.
So she wanted someone else's stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so sometimes we fall into that. We want someone else's things. Not actually their thing, but they got a new toy, so we want a new toy, right? Does that happen sometimes?
I went to gotta go.
So we're going to get into decorating this cake. We're going to use a combination of buttercream, modeling chocolate, fondant, and I think that's everything. We'll go ahead and get started with this. So first things first, we need to go ahead and flat ice this cake and get it as smooth as possible. Round shapes can be hard to get smooth, but we're going to do our best here. And then now I'm going to take fondant and we're going to roll it into shape. So what I do is I take white fondant and I apply it to the buttercream. So when we layer a piece of fondant over top of it, it creates contours in that fondant without any creasing or seeing any lines that in. So that's how I create contours in the face. Here Jazlynn's rolling out the white. That's going to be the eyeballs. And you can already see the contouring right there. We still need to get it nice and smooth. And I'm going to cut away the excess of this fondant so that there's not unnecessary layers of fondant on this cake. Now Jazlynn's rolling out the fondant that will go over the entire cake. It can be hard work. You get a nice arm workout with this, and the goal is to really create a circle because it is a circular cake. I'm applying more cornstarch to the eyes because I don't want the fondant, the blue fondant, to adhere to the white fondant, because you'll see what I'm going to do in a little bit where I will be taking blue fondant away from that section. So now I'm going to freehand the eyes, and this is the part where I will be cutting away the blue fondant. I'm marking it with a veining tool versus going straight in and cutting it. That way I get the shape that I want and that it looks like the character. I do have a picture of Envy up on my computer so I can look at it while I do this. Once I get the shape I'm happy with, I'm going to take my X-Acto and I'm going to cut through the fondant. I'm not going to cut deep because I don't want to cut through the white fondant. And then this blue piece of fondant I'm going to take and flip it over so that I have the same shape on the left side because her eyes are the same shape. And I'll trace around it with my veiner, and then I will cut that side out as well. Next up, I'm going to use my trusty circle cutters to cut the right size circle, and I'm going to lay it on there, adhere it with some water so that it's in the right placement. So Envy's eyes are not a solid color, so what I'm going to do is take food coloring with some vodka to dilute the food coloring and then paint on the colors. So her eyes are more of a purplish blue than straight up blue. So I'm taking some purple food coloring for the bottom portion and then some black food coloring for the top, and then just blending them together to look like her eyes. Next up, I'm making the hair with some modeling chocolate, and what you'll see me do here is just get kind of a basic shape of what the front of her hair is going to look like, and then I will add texture with a veining tool. And just like her eyes, her hair is not a solid color, so I'm going to take some food coloring and paint onto the hair as well to get it to be the shade of blue that it is in the movie. So Jazlynn shows this specific expression of her eyes. She has many different ones in the movie, and this is the one that she wanted us to make. So I'm just keeping it rather simple and rolling out fondant into balls and then applying them to the eyes to give her her big eye puppy dog look that she is known for. And here's Jazlynn creating our version of the control panel to finish off the final look of the cake. Our cake is finished.
Want to see her?
There she is. So this cake is not for anybody. It was for us. Whoops, there goes some gelatin. For us to do for fun. which is why you probably saw in the video that I didn't do the back of her head because, to be honest, I ran out of modeling chocolate.
Wait, that's modeling chocolate? Oh,
Yeah.
modeling chocolate freezes, so it can like stay the shape.
Yeah, don't touch it. Don't break her head.
Okay.
It will melt when you touch it. When we were planning out this cake, we were thinking about how small she is. And so what we wanted it to do is look like she was looking over the, what's it called? Control board? Control panel? What's it called? You don't know, do you?
So you know? I'm asking her, guys. I know, but I'm asking her.
The control panel.
Correct, though.
And we made the control panel the same color as her because when the emotions touch
it or like near it or like put their like face on it,
it changes the color because it changes the main character,
like
Riley's
if they did this, Riley's emotion.
So we are going to cut this cake because it is not for anybody. It's just for us. And the plan is, what's the plan, Jazlynn, moving forward with the emotions? We're not going to tell them what the next one is.
Do each emotion.
The plan right now is to complete
all 10 emotions.
Yeah, and come up with new techniques to use on each one of them, right?
So we're going to do like
we don't know yet. Don't give it away.
Easiest to hardest.
I don't know what we're going to do. She's going to cut this cake that's so cute, and I don't want it to be cut. She's going to. Are you going to cut the front? This is Jazlynn's knife that she uses to cut vegetables and fruits. It won't cut her. Oh, there she is. The back of her head was naked.
No, if you put this together, she kind of looks like a small bug. But